That sounds fun.
This is gonna be. I think this is gonna be a really good episode, depending on how you guys want to proceed in the next like 15 minutes.
Cool.
Angry.
Maybe angry. Maybe angry. Who can tell me what happened last time on This Isn't Trauma?
Oh, we lived.
You
Do it.
did.
We sure did. We successfully investigated all the rivers and co-associates, determined they literally didn't have anything to do with this. Let them go. And that like the minute we let them go, everything went to shit. Two funky little frogs showed up. Like 2 minutes after we discovered the secret exit that Willoughby definitely used to murder Nudist Frog. Um, go down to have a little chat. It goes bad. It goes bad really fast. And they start coughing up bunnies and trying to break into the building. So we set a temporal anomaly security alert on them. Went downstairs to confront dear old dad. Um, he dropped the act long enough to apologize and then died. But he didn't just normal die. He super died and turned full rigor mortis within seconds. So we robbed him, did not process that grief, and then ran away into a limo service. And now we're at the hotel.
Yeah, you guys got a U-Haul and you're approaching the hotel.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think we might be moving soon.
Um, and you can see there's no welcome wagon, but you can hear a commotion coming from the hotel lobby as you park.
Away.
All right. Well, am I allowed to just like if the frogs are violent, can I just start attacking them, or are we gonna? Is that like a no? I can't do that.
I mean, if they get violent, defend yourself, but like, don't pick a fight with the frogs right here, right now, because it seems like they're already agitating everything.
All right. I just want to make it this like super clear between the three of us. Team Dees, Ozma, your brother and your nephew. That's it. I don't care about anyone else in this hotel.
Oh my god, my brother and my nephew are in there.
Yeah.
Oh god, we gotta go. Chris like throws the Blue Holland Park and immediately jumps out.
Yeah. Did the rest of you guys follow?
Yeah.
All right. So as you all burst into the hotel lobby, this is a poor representation of the scene visually, but Arden is surrounded by hundreds of clamoring people. You can see Team Tulips. You see Team Dees. You see Bosco, who has Ozma on their shoulders, all in this massive crowd. And Arden climbs onto their desk and says, "Okay, everyone, just settle down a little bit here. Just want to make sure that everyone's on the same page with the conversation that we've been having for the last 15 minutes. Let's just reiterate everything that we've already discussed up until now. The reflection game has officially been canceled due to some froggy interference. As a result, while the Hotel Minnesota is able to offer your rooms for the next week, after that, everyone's going to have to pack up and go. I apologize. Caldera has been footing the bill. We love you guys, but you just don't have a relationship with the Hotel Minnesota." And you hear someone shout, "Where are we supposed to go? You can see the world is going to shit. Something horrible is happening." You hear someone else yell, "Who's Caldera?" And you see Ozma from on top of Bosco yell, "What's in the meat?" And Arden says, "I understand you have a lot of questions and you can't exactly go up and ask them, but I just gotta ask that you all understand this is out of our hands. Please take the next week, go back to your homes, go back to your lives. I'm very sorry, but there's just nothing we can do." And there's more yelling and shouting, but I'll return control of the scene back to you guys.
Well, that's a lot less this is a lot less worrisome than I thought.
Yeah, I thought
Yeah.
like it was gonna be like a war in here. But it seems like we just got some angry customers. Should we go upstairs and talk? to them?
Yeah, I need to get out of here.
Okay, let's go.
All right.
We get to talk to Blasphemy.
And Ego. Ego. Blasphemy and Ego. That was their names. I give Ozma and Bosco like we're back kind of a look, and then point to the elevator.
You see Ozma. Bosco doesn't look like they notice. They're kind of like enthralled with all the chaos. Ozma looks over at you and she kind of like runs a hand through her hair and gives you like a what the fuck is going on kind of look.
Cosmo just tries to smile and kind of just gives a really broken looking grimace. Just keeps going to the elevator.
All right. You all enter the elevator where you see Blasphemy, otherwise known as B.
Blasphemy.
What?
That's your name, right?
Don't call me that. Who told you that?
Would you prefer Bean?
Somewhat.
Oh,
Right.
okay. Sorry. Anderson Rivers told us.
B like sinks into himself and says, "That snot-nosed, angry little shit, I should have known. Sorry, where can I take you all today?"
Caldera.
God, you can't just do that.
But the game is over. We have to go.
You have
like,
to
get
tell
our
me the
last-
name of the floor.
Reflect.
Thank you.
I thought it was Caldera floor.
It's Reflect. Always been Reflect.
Oh, I
You know, for reflection game.
And as you get up to the office, you see Gunslinger standing next to a pile of boxes. And he says, "Whoa, hey guys, this is a mighty bad time to be here."
Don't care.
everything just got canceled / fired. So there's no other time.
Not just canceled / fired. And you see from the end of the hallway where it leads into like those 3 offices, Party Frog kicks open the door, clutching someone. Before I say who, Party Frog is a mess. He has like pieces of felt that look like they have been ripped off of him in chunks. And it's just sort of like a tan exterior that's been exposed from under the green felt. And he looks over at the 3 of you and says, "You."
Hey, buddy.
He steps forward, and now you can see that he is dragging Brad out in handcuffs
Yeah, get him.
and says, "You all have no idea what you've done.
And you elaborate.
You have all been used and manipulated.
Yes.
All of you reflection gamers have been horrifically misdirected by this organization to commit atrocities against our timeline. My God,
Oh.
I was inches away from putting you all down myself. You have no idea. The stress and the pressure is like nothing I faced in tens of thousands of years of life. Unfortunately for you, we've been given an unmatched, what do you call it? A confession. Yes, a confession by this man here who has taken complete responsibility. And as soon as I figure out why Brad, he will be being locked away forever. Forever.
Iris looks at this whole speech with probably the emotional and physical equivalent of the eyes emoji.
Party Frog says, "Out of my way."
Okay.
Do you all stand aside?
No.
Cosmo, you do not stand aside.
You killed my father. All of you. You let us get used. You let us help you. You, you and now you're turning on us too. You've killed my fucking family.
Uh,
Why would I ever help you? Why would I ever stand aside from any of you?
Brad says, "Hey, Cosmo? Cosmo, listen. You remember the board? The, suggestion board?"
What about the suggestion board, Brad?
I, didn't have a chance to clean it up before Party Frog came in to arrest me. I'm hoping the three of you might be able to help clean it up.
Definitely.
Yes,
we
we
can
could-
definitely do
Right.
that.
Let's go do that. Probably right at this moment.
Brad says, "Cosmo,
What?
you gotta let him pass."
Fine. I move out of the way.
Party Frog, still with that wild, completely unhinged, like he's like shaking, his hands are like twitching, and he drags Brad aggressively into the elevator. And Bean says, "So, where are you heading?" And Party Frog says, "Now." And Brad says, B says, "Right away." And the elevator door closes. Gunslinger looks and says, "Wow, this is a lot, huh?"
Fuck off, gunslinger.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. And he starts pressing the elevator button as well.
I Christian side hug over Cosmo's shoulder and escort to Brad's office.
They're leaning almost all of their weight on you as they kind of stumble forward.
Yeah. Listen, this has been a lot. If you need to sit down, and I do recommend that you maybe sit down for a moment, you can and should. And I encourage it.
Let's just see what Brad put in the stupid box.
All right.
Okay.
So you guys head in and head into his office. And you see that Brad's office has been mostly packed up as well. You see his computer with the screen still on behind a password screen. And you see that stupid fucking suggestion board. His completely inane and nonsensical idea to try and prove that he was a good manager. And there's one post-it note on the board.
What's it say?
It is 4 digits. It says 4591.
Hold on, I'm writing that down.
Does his computer have a what appears to be a numbered password lock?
It sure does. It looks like it's waiting for a pin.
I put in 4591.
You put in 4591, and it gives that little Blindo's like welcome screen. And Cosmo, you recognize what you see next. This is a computer that has very recently been wiped clean. In fact, it looks remarkably similar to what Gunslinger did to your computer just a little over a month ago. But right there on the desktop is a document. It doesn't have a name. It's a Word document, but it's not labeled.
I'll click it.
You click it, and you see what looks like it was probably a hastily written document. It looks like it was frantically typed. You see a ton of typos. You see like double letters, double spaces, missing punctuation. This was not neat. And it says, "First of all, I'd like to formally apologize to all of you for the pain that I've put you through. Second, if you've ever thought, even for a moment, that I could have a chance of redemption, I'm begging you for a favor. the game may be shutting down, but there's a team out there who I have not been able to get in contact with. I fear the worst, and I am asking for your assistance to track them down. They were last spotted in Wyoming, a small town not far of Yellowstone National Park. If you can find them, it's one final favor to your dear old friend, broad-shouldered, short businessman in a suit. I don't think I'd ever be able to repay you. And at the bottom, it's just signed Brad.
Brad, you absolute fucking piece of shit. You didn't give us their names.
We could, I don't know, we could ask Dees if he knows anything.
I mean, I guess we're gonna have to. It doesn't say where or why. It just says Wyoming 3 weeks ago.
Wait, are there like files in here in the office?
They've been cleaned.
I run back out. Is Gunslinger still tapping at the button?
Yeah, he is still tapping at the button.
I'll violently grab his shirt and kind of turn him towards me.
Whoa!
Gunslinger, what is the name of the team that went to Wyoming 3 weeks ago that you have not heard from?
Oh, yes. They're sort of an odd bunch. They were known as Team Battery Acid.
What are their people names?
There was a Gink Getty. He was this hulking monster of a man. Probably about your age, I would guess. There was Francesca. Francesca, what was her last name? Linguini. Francesca Linguini. She was very tall, slender. She had this sort of long red hair that like curled up at the ends. I remember her. I helped initiate her. And there was oh my gosh, what the heck was her name? It's Madeline. I just remember Madeline. She's very short, huge glasses, short like neck length, black hair, kind of like a Velma hairstyle. You guys know Velma from Bluey Blue?
No, I didn't watch
Yeah.
Bluey Blue.
Okay, well,
I know what you mean.
look it up. So yeah, it was Madeline, Gink, and Francesca.
Did you where in Wyoming did they go? Do you know?
I can try and track down their last known location. I'm afraid I didn't have much to do with that assignment, but if you'll give me a bit of time, I might be able to find out more.
Wait a second. Where do you have? Where's their empty file? Give me their empty file. Give me all their shit.
He hands you like a blank manila envelope.
Awesome, thank you. Chris will use this later.
Oh, okay. Sure. That's just an empty folder. You know that, right?
But it was the folder that their stuff was in, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Thank you. Yep.
I know what you're gonna do.
Thank you.
Okay, man. I feel like I don't understand what happened. You guys were just here yesterday, and today it's like the whole world exploded.
Yeah, yesterday.
What
Feels like it was like a week or a week and a half ago.
what did Brad admit to? What was Party Frog saying by led astray?
It's, I'm afraid I didn't quite understand most of it myself, but he was ranting. I've never seen a frog lose their mind like that thing. But he was talking about all of these murders and attacks on frogs and the timeline. I couldn't make much sense of it, but Brad, he stood up and he said he was responsible and he had directed you and everyone else explicitly to do whatever had been done. That was just a few minutes before they dragged him out of here, and you all saw how that went.
Dang. R.I.P. Brad.
He's just gonna maybe go to frog prison forever, or the.
No, he's dead.
What if they
He's
fate worse
just-
than death him and turn him into a frog, though?
Even better. Brad Frog. He would
There's-
just
I
look
was
like
gonna
a
say-
A short, broad-shouldered business frog in a suit? Man.
Where's that elevator? What the heck?
Gunslinger, what happens now? Is game's over? Do we just wait to die?
I don't know, Cosmo. You're free, I guess.
Ruin my life?
I,
Frog just killed my dad.
frog killed your, like a real frog or like a...
No, like the fucking time frogs.
Oh, well, you know, there's like some species of poisonous frog. I wasn't sure if he was like a... Anyway, sorry about that. That's hard. Do you
You know
guys...
how they did it. That's the weird thing.
What? What?
He's not well. We encountered him. He, got some dying words out and then died and immediately turned into a rigor mortis. Just immediately full rigor mortis.
Rapid death?
I assume so. That's why.
Yes.
That's why I chalked it up to frogs, because who else can make you die that fast?
Well, I have to imagine there could be poisons or things that could potentially exponentially speed up a metabolism, even through death, perhaps. Or, it's a cruel and fucked up world that we live in, Cosmo. I'm sure you've seen that firsthand. Maybe it
Oh,
was a
fucking-
frog.
What if? Hold on. I pulled these two aside. All right, guys, hear me out. But like, what if Penelope did it?
My mom?
Why would she?
Yeah,
do
why would she
that?
fucking leave? Like, why would she just leave and then he died?
I
I
assume
I'm
for
just
the
saying
think he knew
well-
it was coming, though.
I assume
like,
for the same reasons that Brad just did what he did. So you think that he killed himself?
Listen, hey, I am not a member of law enforcement or any type of security. And the elevator finally dings and he says, "Oh my God, thank God. Going down?"
Yeah. I guess I'm getting Ozma. I have to talk to Ozma before I go fucking insane.
Oh, your maybe sister?
Did you? We asked Wilbur, who's also mysteriously gone. Did you guys ever find anything on that?
No, I'm sorry, Cosmo. Not a thing.
No adoption records, no birth records, nothing.
Suspiciously absent on all accounts.
Fuck my life, man. Fuck my entire life. Okay, thanks for your gear. Whatever this was.
And you all step back into the elevator, and B says, "What floor?"
Hey, did the girl who looks a lot like me get in this elevator?
Yes, Orden was finally able to disperse the crowds, and I've been slowly taking them back to their rooms.
Great,
That's
we'll
gonna
go
be
to the leisure.
unfortunate.
Yeah, we'll be going to the leisure floor, please.
Right away, and you head out and you see Ego, who says, "Ah, Team Bouquet."
Hi, Ego.
Well, what? Hey, stop!
Started to walk into my room, and I'm like, huh?
Blasphemy calls
There you
the
go.
elevator. They did that to me too. As you all enter, and inside you see Bosco, Mouse, Klaus, and Ozma sprawled out on the couch. And Ozma looks over as the door opens and runs up to give you a big hug, Cosmo, and says, "Oh my God, you guys are okay."
I give Ozma the biggest hug of her life, just like full on squeeze with all my weight.
Yeah, Mouse comes over to you, Chris, and kind of offers like a weird, like one-armed hug.
Oh no, Chris hugs him. He's like, please don't turn into a big piece of wood. Just don't do that.
He says, "What?"
Just don't do it, man, please.
And Bosco comes over to you, Iris, for a hug.
Yeah, give him a hug.
Ozma says, the hell happened?
So much.
Listen, I know we were here like a day ago, but for us it was literally like a week or two.
Yeah, that's what Dees said when he got back.
Asma, can I talk to you?
Yeah.
I drag her somewhere else.
All right, you drag her
I
up the
can-
stairs
if you
into
guys
like
want-
where the rooms are.
Yeah, I can do that. I can do this conversation with her after if you guys want to finish your conversation with everyone in the main room.
No, you can go.
Okay.
Go for it.
Okay. I drag her into like one of the bedrooms and like close the door. Run my hand through my hair. Asma, I've just had, I think, actually the worst 2 weeks of my entire life.
In like 36
in
hours.
In the past week, it has been the worst 2 weeks of my entire life. I need you to be 100% honest with me, please. Please.
Yeah.
Is your name Cosma?
No. Cosmo, I'm Ozma.
Are you sure?
Yes, I am Ozma Leaf Erickson.
Oh, that's the middle name question you were alluding to. Okay. Sorry, I'm writing that down. Well, to answer the whole week and the 36 hours question is we just spent time with the time traveler, who knew us, and kept referencing Cosma.
I'm sorry, who is that?
Well, I only knew one Cosma, and that was my grandmother. But she died, and it has nothing to do with any of this.
Well, that's weird.
Yeah, because they kept talking about you.
Me?
And he slipped up and he called you Cosma. And I've been flipping my lid for a fucking week, and then I get out, and I had my problems with him, but something just killed my dad.
Willoughby Stone is dead?
Yeah. He's really dead.
My god, that man employed me.
He might be your dad.
Ugh, kind of hope not. He's kind of a weirdo. Fuck.
So will you swear that you don't know anything about what's going on? Any of this? If it's time travel rules, anything, the time stream's fucked up. We just spent a week in 1939 with some guy 50 years from the future. He told us some of the things we're going to do. So if it's a matter of that, I already know.
How does Cosmo look right now?
Deranged. Their hair is a mess because they keep running their hands through it. Their eyes are like tear stained. Their face is red. They're shaking. A lot of very similar to Party Frog without the like evil vibes. More like absolutely manic. Not doing great. Seems crazy.
Ozma tentatively puts an arm on your shoulder and says, I swear, but Ozma, you don't look well, and maybe I can show you that I am who I am.
You can show me?
Maybe, yeah. I've been trying to figure out a little bit how this place works, this hotel. And if I understand correctly, I'm technically still pretty close to California. So, let me make a call, but are you doing anything for dinner tomorrow?
No. No, I'm not.
Well, I'm unemployed. I'm gonna have to move out of here. So, probably gonna have to move back in with my parents, but if you'd like to meet them, maybe we can do dinner.
Sounds nice. Yeah, actually, yeah, I would love to do that. Thank you. That would be a nice break from this. So now I'm also unemployed and homeless at the end of this week. So
Well, we have a week left, so let's make the most of it, right?
yeah, and I'm sorry, I didn't come in here to try and accuse you of anything. I've just been I don't understand what's happening. I don't know who anyone is. I feel insane.
You sound like you've been through a lot. Why don't we go spend some time with everyone else and try and not think about this for a night?
Okay. Well, thank you, Asma. I genuinely mean that from the bottom of my heart. Thank you.
She nods, concerned but earnestly, and leads you back out. Meanwhile, back downstairs, uh, Klaus says, Chris, those guys, oh my god, the thingies, they came back, they were helping me with the Latin, with the translating. They might have something.
Like something that could cure Klaus?
Potentially something that could cure Klaus.
And is there like a timeline on that?
Well, that's the thing. It's not much more than folklore. The Latin was not particularly useful, but there were talks of an individual out in Appalachia who, according to the legends, local folklore, said he'd seen a creature like that before, the one that got Klaus.
Okay.
I don't know. Next week I might take a trip out there.
How long would you be gone?
As long as until I have an answer.
I mean, I mean, you do what you got to do. Obviously, it's not like I don't know. Given what's going on here, like the Appalachian Mountains, like they're going to be a little spooky, don't you think?
Probably, but what the hell choice do I have? I can go back to California with my son, who's got this weird affliction. I don't even know if he's gonna live or die. And he like looks over at Klaus, who's just like mindlessly watching Blamley Bly. Kind of breathes a sigh of relief and turns back and says, or I can try and be like you and set out into the unknown and try new insane things. Try and save my son.
Well, be careful. I mean, don't get hurt. You know. I mean, okay. We just started talking again, and now you're gonna leave. I understand, but
Chris,
what are you gonna do about your store?
fuck the store. Okay?
I can keep an eye on it for you. Chris secretly also needs a place to live now.
he says, Chris, why don't you come with me?
Are you sure?
Yes.
I mean, of course I'll go with you. Of course, yeah. I'm not. I wouldn't let you do this alone. If you want me to go with you, yeah, absolutely.
I do. Chris.
Then we'll go.
Okay. You don't have anything else that you need to do here?
Hey guys, I'm going to Appalachia.
Not
Okay,
like
I'm good.
Not like today, Chris.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm
I'm going to Appalachia at some point.
Iris, you're
Dude.
just like standing there watching Chris yell.
My look quickly changes from baffled to very okay.
Oh, okay. I was ready to go, but like if you don't gotta go now, that's cool too.
No, I think this hotel is still the best place for Klaus. So I'm gonna use the next 7 days, and I'm gonna try and track this thing down a little bit better.
Okay. Yeah. And whatever I can do to help, just let me know.
Thank you, Chris. And Mouse looks genuinely touched, and he gives you a real hug, not like a little
Oh yeah.
awkward one-sided.
Yeah, we hug.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's
It's nice. It's very nice. Hey everyone, it's Max here for your regularly scheduled ad break. We're going to keep things nice, short, sweet, and simple this week. Thank you so much for listening to the show. As always, I hope you know what I'm going to say. You should tell your friends. Remember to leave a little rating on whatever service you're using to listen to this. We always appreciate it. I do have a special sneak preview after this episode of the second part of Fool's Gold. So stick around till after the credits, and we'll be a little short preview. Kaya is here now, and she wants you to listen to it too. So that would be good if you would do that. And you can catch the full episode and so much more at patreon.com/tincast, where you can get all sorts of bonuses, including me thanking you each and every week during this portion of the show, which is why it's time to thank Mango, Amanda Krondar, Morgan Wilbrandt, Emmy Lynn Laderna, Smarties, Charlie Rose, Adam Carpenter, and Marco Malmstrom for their continued support of the show. We're getting to a point where I feel like I'm going to have to turn it off. I got so many people to thank every single week. So if that's something you've ever wanted to do, now would be the time before I decide that there's too many names, which I did before. I did a while ago, years ago now. But no, it's all good for now. So thank you as always for your support of the show. It means the world to us. Let's get back into the madness, because the party may be over, but in a lot of ways, it's also just getting started. So stay safe, drink lots of water, and have a wonderful week. Where's the... Oh, there it is. Iris, Bosco turns on Bosco business hours and says, "Whoa,
Business.
that shit was crazy."
Which part of it?
Yes.
Yeah.
I can't believe this whole thing's shutting down.
I'm gonna keep it real with you, buddy. I don't know if it was that we like spilled the beans to Party Frog, or if it was like, I don't know, ending up at oops. I spill my pretzels. I'll clean those up later. I don't know if it was because we like talked to Party Frog, or if it was because we like called Party Frog when we were stuck outside of time, and then Party Frog didn't come, and then we ended up time traveling and fucking the timeline up in the past, or like, listen, it's been a lot.
Yeah, I feel like I don't even know what to do with myself. I mean, I know it's only been like a month, but man, we still had like 47 seasons of Blamley Bly left.
We could like road trip if you want.
I think I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm gonna have to go back to Blar Harbor.
We can get you there. I can't drive, but you can drive, right? I feel like that's something you've done before.
I can drive, yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah.
reached out
If you
to
want, you can,
Giuseppe. You remember Giuseppe?
of course, I remember Giuseppe. Who could forget?
Oh
Chris
man.
performed CPR on that man.
I don't think that's what happened, if my memory
Mm.
serves, but yeah, I think that was more like assault, but
It's like West Coast CPR, you know?
yeah, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, I reached out to Giuseppe, and I think he wants to take me back. I just heard screams and yippies and yahoos and wahoos. So
Of course he'd want you back. You're awesome.
just I don't know. It doesn't feel like the end, you know?
It doesn't have to be.
No, not like us. We're bros, Iris.
Yeah.
I
Well, I
just-
mean, like, listen, regardless of everything that's happening, I don't think it's ever going to be over for me because I'm not connected to reality firmly anymore, still.
but that's the thing. Ooh. What was that? What happened?
don't know.
This can't just be where things end.
I don't think it is. I was personally gonna maybe, I don't know, talk to a frog about it. I don't know if that's gonna go over well.
I feel like I don't even fully understand what these frogs are. I mean, there was that weird guy in the suit at the Porcelain Dalmatian Hotel. Oh, and
The
there, oh
frogs
my
are
gosh,
like,
and there was the murderer.
yeah, they like, so we kind of learned about them a bit more. They like work for the concept of time or something, I think. I don't know. They got really mad when we did time stuff, and then a big eyeball in outside of space time told the frogs to come after us, but like a few of them have done that, but then like party frogs just like kind of chill. And by chill I mean he's not chill at all. He's like, I think maybe lost it a little bit, you know?
Seems like that's going around lately.
New frog disease. Insanity. I
Just-
don't know. I guess I'll talk to Arden about it.
Do you think there's anything
Go from
Arden can
there?
do?
No. But I mean, Arden's the only person I think I can ask about it or like ask for suggestions because Brad's in frog prison forever now, I think, and Party Frog is suffering from potentially permanent insanity forever for the rest of time. And I frankly don't know who else to ask.
I guess, yeah. Yeah. And at this point, Ozma comes back out with Cosmo, and she kind of leans her hands on the stair banister and says, "So, what now?"
Well, I live in a van, so I'm like good, and if anyone needs a place to stay, that's open to you guys. Probably for like ever, because you know.
Yeah, I'm pretty homeless right now, so. And I don't
Yeah.
think I have much money because I don't have a job anymore either.
Well,
Yeah,
that's the funny thing. I've been like working this whole time, so I'm like good.
yeah. My apartment might be haunted by a lizard, so I don't really want to go back there.
I think maybe you're haunted by a lizard, but
Ye-
that's not really the point.
That's neither here nor there. So, you know. But yeah.
Oh fuck! I gotta go talk to Hannah.
Oh, Hannah.
I was
That'll
just
be
thinking about
fun.
Hannah.
Oh no! Oh man. I'll be back. I gotta go talk to Hannah.
Do you want company for that?
Yes.
I'll come with you.
Thanks, Iris.
I got you.
Chris will also tag along.
My boys. All right, let's go, boys.
All right. Are you all scoobity bop? What the fuck? Where am I going? Where are we going? We're going to Gardens. Garden Town, USA.
That's right.
All the way over to the campground. Where you God damn it. I'm gonna have to censor Geronimo again.
Geronimo's here.
He's not there. He's not there. No, he did this bit last time. He's not really there. Just ignore him. And you see Greg says, "Oh, hello there, everyone. It's me, Greg of the Gardens."
Hi, Greg.
That's how we can't leave. Hi, Greg.
Yes. Well, no, I don't. I never leave.
Greg, what are you gonna do now? Do you like live here forever?
What do you mean?
I mean, the reflection game like exploded.
I'm
Yeah, they
not
said
part
there's.
of the reflection game.
But what about
Well,
Hannah?
that's good.
Well-
If everyone's getting kicked out, is Hannah gonna be okay?
Well, Hannah was. Hannah's not just a guest of the reflection game anymore. Hannah is my personal guest.
Thank God.
Wow. They're
So
they're getting married.
You're not gonna like break up with her and kick her out.
Hannah sticks her head out and she says, "Are you kidding me, Boo? He can't do better than me."
Well, of course he can't. That's why I came down to make sure that he knew that, and clearly he does. So I'm relieved.
And like, how many really short men of unknowable age are like gonna just, put a ring on it or whatever? Not that he has yet, old Greg of the Gardens, and Greg's like, "Oh, you."
Cosmo for like a split second looked ecstatic, and then their face drops again, and they're like, "Greg, yeah, I'm sorry, Greg. I don't mean to be rude or anything, but like, legitimately, where are you going to find a more perfect, beautiful, fantastic woman than Hannah?"
I think the real question is, where would I find a wedding ring? I'm really just gonna have to wait for someone to drop one.
Oh no,
We
Greg!
yeah, we're picking up a side.
Don't even worry about it. You know, it's so crazy. Shut up. I'm dragging like everyone away.
Side quest.
Greg, we're gonna find you the biggest, most beautiful engagement ring of all time. We only have a week to do so because we're all getting kicked out.
Yes, I'm terribly sorry about that, but old Greg would really appreciate a wedding ring for his very special lady.
Greg, I swear on the remainder of my life, little as it probably is, I will make sure that I get you that ring.
Greg, if we don't get the ring in like a week, invite us as your personal guests in like a month.
That's
Well,
a
okay,
bit of a loophole, but I respect your integrity.
Just, if nothing else, please just let us come to the wedding.
Oh, of course. I wouldn't dare to not extend invitations. Now, while most of the people you've brought here will be forced to leave with you, Hannah and Gregley, who has been gainfully employed, will not be under the same restrictions.
Oh, Gregley. Forgot about him. Oh, that's nice.
Glad Gregley still has a future.
Me too. So you're saying that if we happen to get jobs at the hotel that we would be gainfully employed?
Technically, yes, if you were to get a job. Now, that's not to say that you could live here, but you would be able to visit and work.
All right, well, regardless, I suppose, the outcome, we will be sure to find that for you.
Well, I'd really appreciate it, much as old Greg has found many a people to bring here for you.
We brought you the super special someone for you?
Oh, that's true. I guess you don't really owe me a favor then. Never mind.
No, you don't have to call in a favor. I was going to do it anyway.
Oh, the kindness of your heart knows no bounds.
I just want to see Hannah happy.
Aw, you're so sweet, Boo.
Hannah, go away!
Oh. She shuffles away.
Just like, why are we over here whispering?
Talks about wedding rings, runs away, having a suspiciously quiet conversation. Hannah's just like, yeah, I wonder what's going on over there.
They're old friends. They must just be catching up.
Definitely. Okay. All right. Well, with promise in hand. Bye, Greg.
Goodbye, everyone. Remember, you can always find me here because
You never leave.
I never
is it-
leave.
Is it you never leave or you can't leave?
Goodbye.
Cosmo's getting dragged out. Like, which is it? What is it, Greg?
And I think we have time if anyone wants to maybe catch up with one more person.
Wait, Should we catch up with the Blunken lady?
I was just thinking about, like, how's Books doing?
Books page.
You guys
Books
are gonna
page.
check in
You
with
guys-
Books Page over
you guys
Journey
can-
Shramp?
You
Oh,
guys can
yeah.
check in
wait.
with Books page, but I was thinking maybe like Dees or Arden.
Yeah, let's go talk to Dees, and also probably Tim.
All right. Give me a second. And you all enter into Team Dees's room, where you see a scene. The Fingies, and you can tell it's the Fingies because there are two distinct lumps, have a blanket on the bed thrown over their heads and are completely covered. Tim is cowering behind the dresser, one of the dressers in the room, and Dees is waving a blanket over his head, flinging it back and forth like some kind of makeshift whip. And his target, you can see, is this floating vase that is hovering about 8 feet off the ground. And Dee says, "Get out of here! I'm so fucking sick of these stupid fucking ghosts!" And he smacks the vase and it shatters against the wall. And he says, "Ugh!" And he turns and says, "Oh, hey guys.
Hey, what's that about?
Still haunted?
The room is still freaking haunted. I don't care what happens in the next week. I'm getting these fucking ghosts out of here."
I mean, the ghosts aren't going to want to stay here. Do you think they'll kick them out?
God, probably.
Why don't we try to talk to them? You're not even trying to talk to them. You're just beating them with blankets.
Well, I'm beating the things they're carrying with blankets. The blankets don't seem to have any effect, and believe me, I've tried.
Well, okay, hold on. So if they're clearly just trying to get your attention, do they do? I pull out like a pen out of my pocket and I start like waving it around, and I'm like, "Dear ghosts, if you can harness the power of my pen, take it."
Would you resist an attempt to take it?
No, my hand is like flat open.
Okay. It gets smacked out of your hand by some unseen force and clatters into a wall.
Okay, cool. Congratulations, you fucking hit me. Use it to write. That's what I was trying to tell you. I pick it back up and I'm waving it around again. Right on the wall. We don't care. Who are you? What do you want?
Cosmo, your request for the spirits to write is met with silence.
Maybe they respect the building. Hold on. I take Cosmo's notepad out of Mallet space, wherever it lives.
Yeah. It gets smacked out of
Write
your
it
hand
on
too.
this? Oh, no, that's not what I meant. Come on, man. Pick that pen up and write in there.
Are you angry?
The objects remain on the floor.
Guys,
I pick
you
up.
can't be like this.
I pick up a pillow with both hands, and I'm like, "If you're very frustrated, just take it out on the pillow."
Yeah, you see like punch marks going into it.
Oh man, this ghost is pissed.
All right, now that you've gotten a little bit of that out of your system, do you want to write on that paper and tell us what this is about?
Dee says, "Guys, we can solve this like civilized, rational people.
Oh, yeah, I'm doing it.
An exorcism.
What? That's rude, Dees.
We gotta set their spirits free. These things have been pissing me off.
Why didn't you just get your room moved?
I had a different room. The Fingies wanted the haunted room across from you guys."
Well, why didn't you get, like, your own room next door?
The Fingies pull the blankets over their head and just shake their heads.
Okay, well, fair enough.
Is it? Are you? Here, wait. I have another idea. I have a. This is actually just something I'm curious about in general. Pick up the pad of paper and uncap the pen this time. If they try and smack it out of my hand, I hold on to it. I'm like, stop it, hold on, just wait. If you are you the team that was murdered on this floor?
There's no response. There's no feedback. There's no nothing.
Oh, hold on. I've got an idea. I take my phone out.
Okay.
Lola, can you open my Talk to Ghosts app?
Yeah. Fuck. Which one?
The
Oh, the
one that
one
we
with
used to
the
let ghosts
stupid
talk to us?
radio
It's like a
thing.
radio thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like the white.
Yeah. That one.
Yeah, I guess. Hang on. Gotta find it
Thanks.
here. Gotta find it here. It's definitely around. Ah, here it is. And Iris, your phone starts rapidly flickering through radio frequencies.
Are you guys like the team that was killed here?
On the middle of a Burger King commercial, you hear, yes.
Ah, okay. Um, do hmm. I'm trying to figure out what would be the best to say to them first.
You hear
Do you
a,
guys
as you're
go
like
ahead?
trying to find the words, you hear blood, cold.
Hmm. What's the temperature like in this room?
73.
I turn it down to 70.
Oh,
D says, hey, don't touch that.
You're not paying the bills.
I like my temperature.
Well, hold on, they want
okay,
it colder in here.
well,
Guys.
we're dealing with ghosts right now.
We're dealing
Geez,
with
you-
a lot.
Yeah.
These, I think we should talk about what's most pressing right now, which is the ghosts that have been haunting your room for months.
If we're gonna do this, I'm gonna get some shit for it.
Okay, well, I like do this for a living sometimes, so you can go get some shit for it, but I'm gonna continue to do this.
What would you recommend?
Probably like some salt, maybe like incense. I don't know, they're like chill so far.
They're wicked aggressive. They keep smacking things and punching pillows.
Wait,
Okay,
are they?
well,
Wait,
would you not be like upset if you were murdered and then you like the reflection game just left your ghosts in a room and then gave the room to other people?
I
well,
don't
here's what
know.
I'm wondering though. Are you guys actually ghosts? Or are they just kind of like you, Iris, and trapped in some other
Oh.
odd dimension?
Okay,
Is it
guys.
red where you are?
I'm gonna put a stop to you right there. We're not doing this tonight. This has been an exhausting night.
Well, you go stay in our room then.
Guys,
What?
Dees, I had a really bad day. I just want to, I just
Listen,
want to solve some ghosts.
Cosmo just watched their dad die, and we got attacked by some errant frogs, and like I, for one, would just like to do something normal to my life for once. For once in the past several years, I'm not connected to reality anymore, Dees. I'm tired.
so let's do it. But if your dad died, Cosmo, go get some sleep. My God.
I don't want to sleep. I don't want to. I don't want to think. I don't. I have so many uncomfortable emotions. I don't want to deal with any of them.
We can do the exorcism or the conjuring, the talking to. Just not tonight, guys.
Do you guys want to
So
have a
you're
big
just gonna stay
sleepover?
in here?
Yeah, I do want to have a big sleepover.
Okay.
Slumber party at our room.
And
We'll
then
leave a notepad and pen here for the ghosts to like write and or draw if they want to, though.
You do that. The fingies are out in a flash. They are like lightning speed from the bed and the covers, like Scooby Doo style. Like the blanket's still spinning in the air, and they're out of there. And Tem kind of floats by, and she says, "Cool hotel. Shame about the whole everything."
Yeah.
yeah, I'm sorry you guys can't get family therapy on account of everything's closing down.
We'll get a lesson or two. It'll be fine.
That's
well,
fair.
I'll
Well-
see you on the other side. And she leaves too. And with that, there's one calendar week remaining at the Hotel Minnesota. And next time,
Oh boy.
we will start to explore your time over the next 7 days.
You've never been in a tavern before?
She smiles and says, "Oh, how quaint. No, I'm afraid I haven't seen anything like this. I'll put your orders in as well. What would you all recommend?"
Whatever they're serving, stew, grits, grime, whatever they have.
Grits.
Stew would be nice. That'd be warm,
Oh,
nourishing.
if it's a meat dish, I swear I'll cry.
Wait, do they have meat?
It's a daily thing. It's whatever they're making tonight.
Oh, I
What's
want
that?
meat. I'll take
Ugh.
stew.
Lamb stew. Oh, lamb pie.
Well, how delightful. And she stands up and goes over to the counter and orders you 4 bowls of stew and a round of waters for the table, which are, of course,
Yippee.
served in dirty glasses.
Whatever. Everything
Delicious.
in town's dirty.
Delicious. I love dirt.
That's what there's dirty. I knew it.
No.
Never beaten the dirt kid allegations.
It puts meat on your bones. Okay, the dirt man can't get you if you've already eaten dirt.
Foster smiles politely and says, "So, what sort of crime were you all accused of? I don't think I heard the details. You're all very calm about it."
Theft of a key from the museum.
We were mentioning that man in the woods. You said he was screaming about a key?
Yes. Surely it couldn't be the same one, though.
Oh, it certainly has to be. There's only one giant, golden, magically cursed, or blessed, if you ask, depending on who, key in this town. And it came from the mines, and it was in the town's stupid history building. And allegedly, we broke in and stole it several days ago, and then question mark dropped it in the woods. We're trying to find it so we don't hang.
Well, I wonder if that man already got his hands on it.
Get my
Surely
hands on that man.
I couldn't ask you to dare go hunt
Oh, no,
him.
you can. Oh, sure. No, it's no problem.
What?
What?
He's got the key. If it's us or him, I'm going to choose us 10 times out of 10 times.
I was going to say, should you attempt something so reckless, I would be grateful for the return of my necklace. Where he's gonna be in here. I'm gonna have to delete him. Oh my gosh, they're all in here. That's so embarrassing.
Get out
No
of
one's
my
in here.
office, Brad.
Get out of
My
here.
office now.
Yeah, none of you are here. Okay.